Hello, welcome back to Oolykee Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources. So at Republic, and today we're gonna be starting our chemical industry. Right, this is like third episode concerning starting our chemical industry, but you know how it works. Anyway, I forgot to talk about something, so apologies to Mr. Moore. There was a genius idea, at least I think it's a genius idea. If we have slaughterhouse and then killing animals and this kind of stuff, which I really don't mind, I don't think this subject should be controversial. Explosives as a resource, technically we can consider it chemicals, but for example, I was thinking a little bit about it, like for example, digging tunnels or doing some modification to terrain if you have in your construction offices chemicals, for example, or new resources, explosives, which can be used in like military industry, construction industry, or whatever. I think that's not a bad idea to have a resource, and it shouldn't be that controversial to have something like explosives in the game when you have slaughterhouses and whatnot. I mean, games like Tropico have the military industry or arms industries as well, so why wouldn't this game? Anyway, so the explosives, not a bad idea. Congratulations, Mr. Moore. This is definitely something that, well, big thumbs up from me. I think it's a good idea. Anyway, we have a couple of stupid things that we didn't finish yet, so I'm gonna go and just assign, let's say, this one over here. I'm gonna have to work on some things. Let's see, for example, these are not done yet. A lot of these are done, so they need to be finished. Whole crap load, and then we said that this one needs... this is gonna need these guys here, so let me just get electricity hoses constructed here and here. That's fine, and what's with these? Why didn't I construct these? I forgot about this. Yeah, I said this previously as well, but I kind of forgot about these. This is constructed, connected, and all. Let's go and just assign this one. Oh, that's a lot of construction there, but bear in mind that a lot of those construction is actually already done. It just needs people to be finished. I'll take you and assign this. We already have this assigned, so you can be assigned to these. That's fine. What about... Oh, this is done as well. Yeah, that's fine. It has excavators. Anyway, the list. Babushka, truss bridge that is not red for the middle section. You still have the arches only in the middle. Okay, transition smoother. Okay, yeah, there's a couple of options actually. I don't even know why. This is truss bridge. You still have arches in one. Oh, right. Transition is smoother with these ones. I didn't understand that part. But look. Let's real quickly test this. If I have the, I don't know. I'm not sure. What about these? This is interesting. This is... I don't know. Maybe it is. I'm not sure. But yeah, the smooth transition, I still think that the smoothest transition is actually the ground, something like this. But obviously, it comes with its drawbacks where it can be as perfect as bendy bridges and this kind of stuff. But it's all good. Continuing on, supply. Yes, supply distribution offices with fuel. And not only that, let me see. I'm 99% sure that these farms don't have fuel assigned to them, or that they cannot have fuel. And looky at my cookie, I'm actually correct. We cannot supply farms to this, but we can supply fuel to... Can we? No, we can't. We can't do it even to these distribution offices. This is unfortunate. But I think fuel should be supplied anywhere that it can be supplied. So that includes things like this. How many? Okay, we have a lot. So for example, just to lower the amount of vehicles taking fuel or going to refuel, or maybe we should do something like this. That should be about it. I mean, like, it would be good that we put it in the farms, but unfortunately these farms cannot take fuel. and I'm not really sure that I'm gonna change that. Mr. Whale Tier had something interesting, and actually gave me idea for a video that I'm supposed to make, and with the tempo of the making videos these days on my side, it's gonna be a while. But anyway, so interesting idea what I got from Mr. Whale Tier. Mr. Whale Tier actually suggested that we should build vanilla chemical factories, which I'm not 100% sure that I'm gonna do that. I probably won't. I will do the modded ones because I'm a big supporter of mods. Of course, productivity is an issue. So I'm probably gonna have to deal with the productivity of some of the chemical plants, but we're gonna talk about chemical plants. But what I got from the whole situation is that let me just see, where the hell is the chemical plant? Plastics, electrical, electronics. It's in. Why is it in the oil section? Is it in the oil section? Chemical plant. Yeah, so there should be. You can see that it requires gravel. It requires what it requires. It requires gravel, wood, crops, and oil. And gravel, wood, crops, oil, and electricity. Funnily enough, every single one of those resources requires a different storage. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Let me see, what's the capacity of them? They have 10-day capacity in there, so technically we can supply all of that through the... and what's the capacity of chemicals? Storage for chemicals. Do we have a vanilla chemical plant? Which ones did we build? This is vanilla, isn't it? Isn't it? So how much the capacity? There's 3 tons. That's just ridiculous. Okay, so I wanted to demonstrate that this shouldn't be too hard to do. So if we go for some... Oh, it has a railroad connection. So if we build something like this... Oh, it actually might be a little bit more difficult than I expected. So what I wanted to say here, if we go for construction of something like this, for example, and then have 3 different... 3 storage. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit harder than I expected. Every chemical plant will have to have its own storage facility because they cannot share, well, they cannot share everything because there's 4 different storages that you can have. For oil is not a problem. Oil we can share because we can pump oil from further away. Other things like gravel, that's a little bit more difficult, a little bit, not all the way, because you can build conveyor belts, well, easily, but the other 2, crops and wood, will be a problem because crops and wood will have to have 2 different storages, and that will kind of make it a little bit more difficult. But if you cut down on all of these, for example, if you go down to just the storage for chemicals and crops, you can make your life a little bit easier. So this is my kind of thinking how this can be constructed. So if we go for one of these and then rotate this one of these, and really, we don't have excavator this close? Oh, go away. That's fine. One of these. It can be a little bit further, maybe, so we have space to build stuff. And what about this? This is all crap. Actually, we might even be able to put... You can see that we don't have excavators here. These are not close enough to this, but I can try it here. I can try it here. Just a second. We can do it a little bit closer. Hopefully, we're gonna have enough space here. So if I go for something like this... Let me just remove all of these constructions. So, what was the idea that I have? I was thinking of trying to find out the ideal setup of some factories. Not ideal setup, but compact, like compact nuclear reactors. No, compact industrial neighborhoods like this. And making a video about this, how you can make... This is not ideal because your processing plant for your like slaughterhouse, even vanilla one, well, I probably would make a video only about vanilla ones here, but vanilla processing plant would have enormous capacity for processing meats. So I can plan this kind of modular industrial neighborhood with potentially railroad connection for the for additional cattle to be to be delivered here. So something like that I was thinking about. But anyway, if we go, well, these kind of neighborhoods I was thinking about. So if we go to the how this neighborhood would look like. Obviously, oil is not an issue here. Oil can be delivered from anywhere through the pipelines. But what we need to do is chemical plant here. Let's try it this way. One chemical plant, that's fine. Rotate this one all the way here. I think this one we can probably have 4. I thought we're gonna have less than 4, but we can probably have 4. Something like this. Come on, you just had it. There we go. So something like this. I'm thinking that this may be a little bit better. There we go. Something like that, and then you have to deal with the conveyor belts. Or like fuel pipes are the easiest part. Obviously, the logs or the trees will have to manually be distributed in the factories. But next stop would be the conveyor belts. If we go for conveyors, this is four chemical plants. I was thinking of getting 3 of them. Is it possible to go with 3 of them? I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe not. Because this storage facility here has on... so we can have one storage facility on one side. So, okay, let's finish this first. You can see there's 3 industrial connections here. But let's try this first. It would be like this, and then if you go to mod section, we go for the conveyor pipe engine, and we would build something like this. We have to build it. Probably I would go for these bad boys because they're a little bit easier to manage. So let's see if we can get this for both of them. So if the storage is somewhere here, it doesn't really matter where the storage is in this case. It matters that all of this needs to be connected to each other. So can we connect this and this? Probably not. So obviously conveyors need to go from this side. Okay. Now let's see if we can get... Come on, bastard. Work. Anyway, let's say that this would work, that we can just move around. I can just move the chemical factory. Probably that will leave enough space to here, and well, enough space here, and then we can just, you know, bring these conveyor belts either around or not. And then the last thing would be the oil pipelines. So oil pipelines need to go in all these 4 connections, and probably you would go from a storage, probably modded storage, but this would be some kind of modular and some kind of storage like this, and then you would have the storage. Probably small storage would be enough for the logs to be delivered. You can go for a bigger one if you want to deliver logs by train, but I don't think you're gonna need that much storage for all these logs. And then still you're gonna need a distribution office, probably also small one, to deliver these wood here. So this would be some kind of modular industrial area for chemical production. This would be 2.5 tons more or less. 220 how many? 81 times 4, 24 4, 244. I think it would be, no, 4, it's 32 4. 3 tons and 240 kilos of chemicals, I believe, would be produced by this kind of industrial chemical neighborhood. But I don't see any problem with constructing this, even with vanilla ones. At least, well, recently I got, like, because of you guys and the suggestions in the comment section, this is what I would do in this case. You guys help a lot. You guys help enormously. And yes, look at this. You cannot click here, but if you go here, there we go, there we go. It's the behind window is for some reason blocking this. But I want to do this. I will not do this. I will go for modded. I'm full-time supporter of mods, so definitely mods all the way. And also I'm gonna be building mods here. And we come to Mr. Stats, of course, who said that to supply distribution offices with fuel, farms too. Well, he didn't say farms, but I said farms. I'm pretty sure farms, vanilla one or some other farms, can actually supply some farms can be supplied by fuel. No line spacing for trams and trains. Mr. Stats, if you read his comments, he's really good. He had a exchange of something with the developers, and they said that trains and trams, they're not gonna even have the ability ever to have line spacing, which is then become to the discussion of the public transport system and the trams here. How do they work? You can see the only way you can space them out is by semaphores, but that's not ideal. Well, unless you're us, because this looks pretty ideal. It looks good, it's not ideal. It looks good that, you know, trams are somewhat spaced out. So this one is going to take passengers there. What this one is doing again? 2 students, they're probably going from here to college. They're probably lazy to walk from one of these buildings. So this is closer for them to take a tram all the way around and then walk. Doesn't matter, they have options. So this is the important part. Concrete around trams. Yeah, this is a really good idea. I like that. Since we have this overpass finished, I will be demolishing the crap out of this and then this, because we can build overpass here. Actually, we can't. There's not enough space. But I will be. Yeah, why the hell not? Oh, you know why the hell not? Because I don't think they can construct this. Let's let them. Can this be constructed? Maybe not. Yeah, they need footpath access. Unfortunately, machinery cannot go through these. So yeah, we can re-establish the connection here. Just re-establish. How the hell did I pronounce that? And the suggestion from Mr. Stats was actually quite good. Good. For example, if you want this to look like a streetcar or something, you can do stuff like this. For example, you know, put a concrete underneath the tracks, but of course you have to be much better than I am at this, so, and I'm pretty sure that you guys can do much better job than I can. So if you, you know, well, you don't have to even concentrate to do better than this, but you know, if you continue, anyway, this is the basic idea behind making this look even nicer. Of course, this is not how I would like to make it. This is not, definitely not, but this would definitely look more urban and yeah, probably better, definitely better than anything else. But still, this here, it's painfully obvious that these are railroad, that this is railroad infrastructure, at least to me. You know, I still see this as a railroad infrastructure, not light rail infrastructure. So I don't like trains in this game. I love trains in real life, but not in this game. Anyway, and the last thing is actually what we're going to be doing today. That would be Mr. Robs's and Mr. Mauser NATO's chemical plants that we're going to be using here. Let me see if I can find exactly the ones that we are talking about here. So if we go to this would be Mr. Robs's chemical plant. And of course, I agree with this. I mean, if we go with all the chemical plants that I listed last time, we wouldn't have enough space and storage for this, but this plan, if we build only 2 chemical plants, which is definitely gonna give us a lot of chemicals, 2.7 here, which is straight away decent amount. This will also give us, let's see here. You know what? I can actually do this. Oh, look at this! I forgot to demolish this one. Since the gravel is going to be delivered here, can we actually... No, probably we won't be able to get gravel from here. Maybe put a chemical plant around here. If you go at least... No, you know what? Maybe we can. Maybe this is not a bad idea. So if we go for... right. So discussion in the comment section was... about Mr. Robs's chemical plant here and Mr. Mauser NATO's, because of the design of the chemical plants. They have, I don't know, I'm gonna talk a lot of BS here, even though I went to college for this BS. I don't really understand the contemporary, postmodern, or whatever, you know, what it is. I barely understand the definition of brutalism, but I'm not the best at this. But the colors are similar. This is the best I can say about this, what I understood from Mr. Statz's description. Now, what the description was, it was 8.4 ton chemical production from Mr. Mauser NATO, has similar looks like the one from Mr. Robs, which is the 2 chemical plants we're gonna go for in this city. Now, we were talking about a second city, chemical city, and even I think the ideas were mentioned. 9 tons? Okay, this is... Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, Mr. Stotts mentioned that in this takes a really little space, but the productivity is 9 tons of chemicals, even though they're using aluminum and gravel. And price-wise, it might be worth it, but come on, 20 and 60 people producing 9 tons of chemicals, it could be a little bit overpowering. So, yeah, I kind of agree with this. Regarding the other chemical plants, let's see if I can real quickly scroll through here. The productivity of the other chemical plant that we're looking for was 8.4 tons. I'm just trying to find that chemical. What the hell? Okay, something happened. Right. It's not here. So real quickly, too late for that. Nothing quickly is happening at the moment. No, this is the one we're gonna build. It's probably in the beginning and I missed it. It's probably on the first page, and I'm gonna go all the way to the first page and miss it. Yeah, wait a minute. And it's probably gonna be on the second page. Chemical plants. If I was a chemical plant, where would I be hiding? Of course, why would it be here? Why would it be here? It's obviously on the second page. Here we go, 8.4. So this would be the second chemical plant. This one has railroad access to it, and I'm not sure if we should use this or not. So we can go for a chemical plant in this area. If the city is if we go for this idea, then we can build a city in that area. Actually, yeah, it has capacity for several cities and then more chemical plants there. But let's baby steps. I think this is the best I can say at the moment. Baby steps. Let's take the baby steps. They call them lollipop. Okay. Something like this. We would have, in this case, railroad access to it. One railroad access, and then we have gravel and whatnot. And we are still missing the fuel here. We are still missing the fuel delivery system. Now, let me see if I can actually do something about this. First, I think the most important part here is going to be the conveyor system. So if we go to conveyor pipe engines, let's go for one into multiple, and this is the most important part. Can I make this? Yes, I can. Looks like it can be done. Like this. Oh wow, okay, this looks a little bit more simpler than I expected. Okay, let's try this. If this is it, I don't know. Should I try more in making this look nice? What do you think, guys? Should I try more? Because this looks a little bit, all over the place. But sometimes it's the conveyor belts, I think, are the only thing that, it looks like it's all over the place because they are so fussy with where they can construct stuff. And also this one might have an issue with the road connection here. Does it? No, it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. It's perfect. So this would be okay, and this one is okay. So this would be gravel delivery for a chemical plant, and then we have the oil thing that we mentioned from before. So what I'm gonna... Oh, they're constructing it. Why did I think I forgot this? Let me just see this one. This one is waiting somewhere. Is it the same thing? Yeah, it's the same thing here. We need to separate the construction stages, so we're gonna do it like this. If I do this, for example, let's do it like this. This and this. Now, this train is gonna go. Yeah, because the construction stages where actual construction happens, it's separated. Now this guy won't be able to get back until this one gets in here. Ooh, but we could have an issue because of the intersections here. Probably. Coffee time for me. Okay, let's see if this is gonna... Anyway, I'll focus on this later. Oil deliveries. Oil deliveries, of course, we won't use this system for oil deliveries because it's already a little bit busy here. I'll build it here. I'll build it on this side so we can go for train connections. So we can go straight away Do we leave a little bit space here? We can. It can be all the way here somewhere. So let's do it like this. Let's do shrink the circle all the way. Shrink the circle. Don't go for a big circle. Go for a little one. And then little one. Little. And then build something like this. And then we need this in the opposite direction. For some reason I have a feeling that this started looking worse and worse. These bends, that there's something wrong with the bends. Bent. Let's try one more time. Yeah, you can see how they're flattening in this area. I don't like it. I don't care about it that much. Anyway, it looks how it looks. So let's build this, and then we would have the fuel deliveries here. Fuel deliveries would be, where is it? Where are you? Here we go. Fuel loading, unloading. It can be anywhere. It doesn't really matter because the versatility of our pipelines, it's decent. But we have an infrastructural problem here that is embedded from the beginning. Problem that we never addressed. Problem is we don't have oil. Fun fact, literally we don't have oil. Well, actually what I'm saying, we don't have anywhere to load oil on the trains. And it's not gonna be here as well. Ooh, why the hell not? I thought I used both of the pipes. No. The same pipe is used for bitumen and fuel. Now, there's a realism for you, isn't it? Isn't it? Okay, let's do what we can here. This is oil. This is where oil goes. We have a little bit more oil. Do we have any oil outputs? Yes, we do. And where the output goes into here. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna go and deliver this 1, 2, 3, and I think this is a perfect time for us to mention a sponsor. No, there's no sponsors, not yet. I'll be rich one day, I'm telling you. I'm telling all of you. You can laugh. Let's go like this. Okay, let's not. Let's do this. We have this and build it from here. I'm fine with this. Third pipeline. Can you please go underneath here? Let's turn off sniping now. You have to go above? Sure. Why the hell not? There we go. And okay, this looks horrible. And this is, I'm not happy about this part as well. So let's try this. I will remove this. I have to be careful about this because, let's see. There we go. And how to fix this one? Again, I have to be careful about this. Why? Because, oh, come on. Let's see if we can do it from here. Okay, this is much better. Because when I set this for construction, is this one piece? Yes, it is. Okay, perfect. And they're gonna construct this. So this is gonna give us opportunity to load fuel here. Now, there's other things that we need to address around here. Other things being the fuel supplies. Now, in the previous episode, off the screen, I fixed this. How did I fix it? I just waited for the train to arrive with fuel, and we have enough fuel now. Well, not really, but hopefully the next one. Well, I'm gonna create a new train. We're gonna build a new train. We're gonna have better fuel supplies everywhere. I might separate. I can build a big fuel train, and then it can deliver all the fuel we need. The problem is, with all of this system. Okay, let's go back to talk about something totally different. The problem with all of this system is there's no big loading unloading facility like I mentioned before for this. I wanted to rebuild this as well, which is not a problem. I think our companies here can do that within minutes. So I wanted to rebuild this whole area and have a decent fuel loading unloading facility. We do have this one. Do you even have train coming here? Yeah, you do. And do you have, yeah, of course, this is meat. This 8 tons of meat? 19 tons of meat. Okay, did we reach some kind of meat equilibrium where we don't have enough meat? No. That we are consuming more meat than we are producing. Okay, Mr. Stotz, get your book with a... oh, right. No. Mr. Stotz, sit down. We need the economy. We need... Where is it? Domestic production and consumption. Okay. So overall, consumption of manpower, consumption of resources, citizens, facilities, meat. Last year, we consumed less than 1,000 tons of meat. Okay, that doesn't sound right. Consumption, and how much did we produce? So if we go... Good, didn't last too long. And then we have... No, where is it? Production. Where do you check production? Domestic consumption and production. Consumption of manpower. Consumption of... Where is the consumption? Industry. No. Is this consumption of manpower? No. This is where the people go to work or whatever. Productivity. I need... Well... Where do I check how much meat did we produce? So this is consumption of overall. Okay, let's see overall. Oh, we produced only 750 tons of meat last year. Okay, what's the problem? Let's do a little bit basic math. We're producing 10 tons of livestock per day. Okay, we get out of that 5 tons of meat. 5 tons of meat per day. So, 5 tons of meat per day times 365 days would be 1,500. But, of course, it's not working at full capacity, or production is not working at full capacity. But still, it's close. Actually, it's close. It's too close for my comfort. Well, I don't think they're gonna suffer happiness-wise, because meat will be delivered eventually. But I think we should start considering delivering livestock here. So, making another farm somewhere around here. And then, well, hopefully with the trains or maybe even with trucks. Actually, you know what? We can do it with trucks, because this can process only 20 tons of livestock per day. This produces, let's say, 50-60%. That would be 3 tons a day. So we have a lot of capacity for this to be working at, well, higher capacity. But I think the main problem here is the people supply. So do we even have enough workers here? 106 is way too low for supplying all these industries with manpower. So we're gonna have to start cutting down, well, expand the tier, Galask, which is definitely not a good idea, because I don't want to expand it to be bigger. I actually want it to be smaller. It's to remove things that are not needed from here. In some industries. So these are minuscule numbers, like this construction industry. It's like 5 here, no, 3 here, 3 here, and then 15 over here. That's all fine. But these industries probably I should phase out, like cement. Well, it's only 10. There's 40 people here. I can actually do this, because I'm not sure if we need so many prefab panels. Well, what's with this? Prefab panels are pretty high. Yeah, so increasing the manpower should be the goal in Galask, and potentially, like, I don't know. I definitely think we should phase the industries out. Maybe even consider food and alcohol and all this production to leave Galask only to be based on, well, one of them. Could be the construction gravel industries, but also could be one of these industries, or maybe slowly phasing out the industries. This, I think, would be a good idea for us at this time. So I don't know. What do you think? Oh, this is not good. Well, this is working, and this is at maximum, and these are being supplied. We do have food production capacity here of 10 tons of food per day. That would be 3,650 tons a year. What is our consumption? You know what? I don't really want to play with this, because I need to think about this first. So we would be overall production of resources. We're producing last year we produced 3,600. Yeah, near capacity. Really? Do we have additional food production somewhere, or what? I don't know, because this is really close to this capacity. No, we have these two working. They're both. Okay, okay. So we can increase the... Okay, that's not a problem. My bad. Sorry, I totally mistaken this. I will increase... but this is again putting pressure on our worker system. So anyway, I'm not gonna address this right now. We're gonna talk about and work on chemicals and chemical production. I still didn't put this for production. I would like to set this all up first. What is this? These guys are ready to be finished. Okay, so all of this can be finished. What about these? Roads are done. Okay, so you can see that we have a lot of space for our groundworks and also for our... Oh, by the way, this is interesting. I didn't, or probably I missed it. What do you guys think? Currently, this is just a personal preference, but currently I think Mr. Dennis's a system of construction offices that they finish all the stages at the same time, even though potentially it's a little bit slower than Mr. Statz's, it kind of, you know, finishes the whole product up to the sole end, and then you finish it with your... and you finish the last sorry about this. Last segment with bus offices. I think it fits me personally, just personally, nothing else, better than this system where we have two different construction offices working at the same time. So also, Mr. Stats, what do you think about that? It's kind of cool. I like it. I like it. You don't have to like it. I mean, people don't have to like it if I like something, but that's pretty much okay. I'm not a dictator that way. Is this a road one, or is it... Yeah, it's a road one. That's fine. We can have a road connected to this, so it's going to be easier to access this. So let's go groundwork. Groundwork 1, groundwork 2, groundwork 3, groundwork 4, groundwork... oh, darn it. Release the button on by accident. Sorry about that. Parallel. Doesn't matter. And I need this one as well. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Well, it's going to suck a little bit, but I think we can put a footpath as well. Or not. Or yes. Okay, this kind of sucks. What? There we go. So this can be constructed, and these other guys can, yeah, they can construct. Okay, this all can be constructed. So let's go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll have 5 and 6 here, and then I will have, I know straight away that they can work on these. They can work on these. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Because they need flatbeds. Okay, let's leave it at 6, and you can see all of this can be constructed with the same construction offices. I'm just gonna follow them to see what the capacity actual is of the vehicles when I assigned all of this. They're slowly gonna evacuate this. Unfortunately, you know that they're not gonna send the excavators until the concrete or whatever or gravel is on site. So there's that, but. So I'm not gonna count these and these cranes as well. What I need to look at here is this one is, I don't care about this one. This one, do you have more capacity to construct more stuff? Cranes again are okay, but not necessary. Not the main thing that I want to be looking at, but flatbed trucks are more important. I can replace these red ones with the Romanian ones for better capacity because we know that they can carry. But I won't. I'll leave it as it is. Fine. This all is nice and looks like it's done. Road vehicle depot, construction office. This is going to be new bus construction office. Road vehicle depot. What this needs? This needs the last segments. You can see. Ooh, I want to say finally, buses are done doing the voodoo that they do so well, but they're not. They need to finish a lot of this stuff. So again, mechanical components. Yes, Mr. Stats. You should laugh your ass off right now and say, I told you so, I told you so. Yes, you did. We have only 2, and that's why we are doing this. We are upgrading because of my mistake. I should have built a bigger bus depot if we're gonna have buses delivering stuff, because these, I'm gonna say this out loud because this is true, because these two guys here delivering electrical and mechanical components, even though their capacity is decent, two of them is not enough to service multiple construction sites at the same time. So yeah, this is the bottleneck of construction, and if you're gonna build your bus depot, don't go with the smallest one. You will need 3, 4, 5, 6 covered hull trucks at the same time if you want to utilize maximum of your capacity for construction. Okay, that being said, I think we are pretty much done with, well, actually not even close. We need to design stuff, and this is what Mr. Stats was saying as well, and he's right that we should, you know, pause more, plan, and then construct stuff. I'm not gonna pause because there's so many stuff being constructed, but what I'm gonna do is build a big tank farm. Is this big enough? I think this is big enough. Let me know, hit the comment section, let me know what do you think is this is big enough. 3 times 1000 liters of fuel. Maybe like this. We can do like this. Yeah, and they're gonna deliver fuel here, and then fuel has to go in 2 different, actually it's gonna have fuel, oil, bitumen, and fuel. And then fuel needs to go, or whatever this needs to go. This needs a footpath office, that's fine. Right, this is also, who said it, Mr. Weltier or Old Gala or something, that it was, since we're not doing a lot of construction here and a lot of stuff is not finished over here, first of all, it's because we didn't... oh wow, it requires asphalt, really? Do we have trucks coming in here or what? Well, they have. They have dumper trucks coming in here, but they're small ones. So, what was the talk around town about this? Is that we should put all of this on automation. It actually is, all of it is on automation. The problem is these small footpaths that are not finished. We should, sorry, not footpaths, roads that are not finished, they should be assigned to footpath office. So we should, in order to get Galask fully automated, allow footpath office to work on automation, sorry, to work on the roads as well, which is not a problem. And we probably should do that, but you can see that we have a little bit more capacity of these guys, so I can... Oh, they are already assigned. I wanted to tell them, oh, we can assign them to this. We should allow them to build roads, and there we go, I did. Okay, I thought it was outside of range, but looks like it's not. Not a footpath range. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I will to fully automate this and finish these constructions there. I will set footpath to construct roads, just because we not doing a lot of stuff here. And going back to the original issue, why the hell are you manually assigning the construction offices? 2 reasons. Experimentation and learning. Well, maybe there's more reasons, I think. Experimentation, because I never had this idea. Well, I was never told stuff like this. I didn't know that there's this way, and I want to test it. And then Mr. Dennis's way over here, and Mr. Stats, Dennis is an automation. And of course, the video that Mr. Moore is going to shoot me behind the shed if I don't make, which... again, it's going to be interesting to make, is that these 3 trains of thoughts on how to set up these different kind of construction offices, how they should be set up, what vehicles we should use in each one of them, and what their tactic is. So Mr. Stats's would be separate groundwork and construction work. Mr. Dennis's is the same groundwork and construction work at the same time, where Mr. Stats's is with the buses, with the construction office, you actually straight away deliver people there. So there are 2 different school of thoughts in this case. I'm gonna call them Mr. Stats and Mr. Dennis's because this is where I got this information from. I can stop using these terms if those 2 gentlemen wish me to do so, but until then I'm gonna be using them. So you have the school of thought where you have groundwork separated from the rest of the construction. You have finishing touches separate from the rest of the construction. So you have absolutely everything except mechanical and electrical components being delivered to the site, finishing absolutely everything except except, like I said, the final touches, which is 99% of construction actually, but still 99% of those touches. Right, we should probably employ these guys to finish this. Again, this is buses that are working on this, and I can see that most of the other stuff here will require buses. So bottleneck, 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 bottleneck. And guess what is bottleneck here? The same. Okay, let's go back to Chemical City, because this is where we are, we stopped, our everything stopped. We are missing a fuel station. You can see here that we are not building at the moment. I will assign a groundwork office to this. We are constructing both of these. Let's see. Do I still have a train issue? No, trains are moving smoothly here for this construction. That's strange. Usually they don't. But yeah, it's still not fast. And well, actually it is. This is where the semaphores are. They are constructing. It's decently fast. Right, at one point I'm gonna have to continue construction elsewhere. Let me connect all of this to the main road system. 90-degree angles here. And then, you know what, we need storage facilities as well. This is what I forgot. So let's go back to the, you know what, let's cancel this just to be sure. We need storage facilities for both of these. By the way, we have oil delivered here. I will need pumping station on. Yeah, okay. No thoughts. Zero thoughts at the moment. Actually, what I wanted to say is I wanted to use the underground pumping station, you know, for this, just because it has a less of a footprint, but then pipes will have to shortly, for a really short amount of time, go underground, but I don't want to do that. What do we need here? We need three things over here. Connected to this pumping station. Pumping station, can I point it in this direction? Not really. It has to go in this direction. So pumping station goes in here. Right, this is exactly the one that I didn't want to build. Demolish. I will build the normal one, pumping station, 1 into 3. Oh, and I get the road in this direction. Interesting, isn't it? There we go. And then we have this. Okay, that's... Whoa. Okay, I don't know if I should have elevated this or not. For now, I won't. Let's see, because do we need this access over here? I don't know, I probably could have done this a little bit better. I mean, it can be. I mean, like, you always have options in this game. Well, not always, but you have options in this game. But we don't have to connect it to this side. This is just going to be mud road. Coffee time. Like and subscribe if you didn't. Right, so... what else is happening here? So we have... what else we need to do here? We need to do... where is this going? We need a roadside loading station, and we need to connect this to two different chemical plants. So we have this one here. I think this is... oh, no. This one here. And then we need a loading station for fuel. I can do that far away from here because we're gonna need space around here. We're gonna use this one, but here 1 and the 2 and the 3. Please be... no. Oh. Is this straight? A little bit. Interesting. There we go. That's nice. And then we have the gravel is connected, the oil is connected. We need... actually, I even forgot to check what actually stop saying that. Where did we say it's here, right? Crap load of oil. But it has the... okay, so they... is this even reasonable? I don't know. Mr. Stutz, is this productivity outrageous? Maybe it's not. I don't know. It's 10 times the vanilla one. Does it have 10 times the people? Materials 84848484. Everything is 84 and 42 workers. If we go to vanilla one, chemical plant 60. It's not 8. Oh, it is 8 times 6. Yeah. Is it? I'm stupid. And 8 4. It is a little bit more. It actually uses a little bit more. Okay, let's call it decent. Let's call it decent. That it's kind of fair-ish. We'll see. But the comment section. So they require the same things as vanilla one. Okay, that's fine. Both of them do. So we need storage for chemicals. We're gonna use one, except this one has outrageously high storage capacity. I think that is that's gonna be mentioned. 500 tons of oil and 400 tons of crops, maybe. I don't know. What do you think, guys? It does require a little bit more than average. Actually, it does require a little bit more than average of almost everything. So we have, because it has such a high storage capacity, maybe we don't need the oh boy, okay, this is gonna be fun. My thoughts are all over the place now. I'm thinking about the trains, how we're gonna deliver materials here, because it produces so much chemicals. We need attached storage, and there's not enough space here for attached storage. Okay, it has a good internal storage, that's fine, but then I'm gonna have all this stuff delivered by trains, probably. So, fine, just build a train network. But, problem is that the train network, it's gonna require 4 or 5 different trains to come here. And that's trains. Why the hell did I pronounce it like that? That means I need to separate this from the main railroad system. Like probably like this, and then before it enters the factory we're gonna have to have parking slots for trains, because it's gonna be 4 or 5 different trains delivering stuff. Well, oil doesn't have to gravel. No, it's only 2 things. That doesn't matter. I can still, and the chemicals can go out. Unfortunately, I cannot really use this as a storage for I can't really use it as a storage for. Yeah, well, this is actually decent. Yeah, let's build this as well. I can use it as I cannot use it as a storage for chemicals because okay, so this one doesn't require any storage. Everything is going to be directly connected there. So chemicals out, crops and wood delivered by train. That's fine. And then this one, I think Mr. Robs' one has a significantly lower capacity. Let's check this one as well. If we go all the way here, Mr. Robs' one has, yes, 24 tons of crops, which is again 7-8 days capacity. This is comparable to vanilla, so this is definitely gonna need its own storage for, well, everything. So this is what we can do. We can have this one delivered by trains, everything, but can they share? I don't think they can. So this is the question. Why am I saying ooh? But they can. They can share storage if they are next to each other, because Mr. Robs' one can take whatever is stored in here. Ooh, interesting. What do you think about that? Let me leave that thought with you. If we put these 2 factories next to each other, we can actually share. They can share the storage of this, but this kind of makes the whole situation a lot easier for us, which kind of beats the purpose of challenging yourself, right? So maybe I should go with storage. I'm gonna go with the storage, but I'll still ask you guys what do you think. Now, creating storage here is gonna be a little bit tricky in the way that how am I supposed to get a train on this side of the road? I can of course do the bendy bridges and this kind of stuff, but is this high enough from the water? Can we build a tunnel here? That would be cool if we can build a train tunnel from here to here and then connect it to the main network. Interesting, just a thought. Just a thought. And I built this huge station. Well, I'm kind of building this huge station here, which is not going to be city here anymore. So, yeah, well, tell me what do you think. Should we go for a smaller station or should I just leave it as it is? Because I'm probably going to use the same station in the actual city that's going to be around here. Yeah, hit the comment section. Let me know what you think about this particular conundrum that we find ourselves in. I can see straight away here that we can upgrade these roads. Zoom out. How far? Far. Let's go and assign. Ooh, that you're gonna be nasty like that? Fine. I'll do it manually then. So we have a road construction office. That would be this one, is it? Is it? Yes, it is. And we can assign it all the way here. And probably... Wait. No, this one can be like this. This one is... Well, what's with these roads? Steel. Where is this? Road Murmansk. This needs to be assigned to... buses or footpath? Let's go with footpath. Then I'm pretty sure this one is the same. Indeed it is. Capital Road, Road Murmansk, footpath Murmansk. Yeah, that's fine. You can go as well. They're gonna finish this. And what's... Oh boy. Okay. Anyway, I assigned this. What's with these? Is this assigned to anything? Road Murmansk. Did I assign it to footpath? Yes, I did. So, whoa. Okay. We're building lights here and the city is not gonna be here. So it doesn't really matter, but that's fine. That's fine. No, I have no thoughts here. Nothing to do here. Sure, let them continue constructing the railroad network here. I'm obviously gonna have to focus on that eventually. Where is the train here? There's no issues there. We are done with these roads. What is with this short one? This is Capital Road. That needs to be assigned to footpath Murmansk to finish it. Is it? I'm doing this like just reactively, and I'm not even sure if that's the proper thing to do. Ooh, yeah. Don't snap. No issue whatsoever. This is going to be constructed automatically, that's fine. The only thing I need to make them here is access to this area over here. This is where we're going to build more farms, potentially even here. So this is the area that this farm is going to be responsible for. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to build another farming area over here because I want to use all that land. But this one here is going to be interesting. How far uphill can we go with the farms? Let's do a little bit of testing. I don't know if you agree with this, but this is going to be quite destructive. What? Oh, whoa. Look at this. Look at this small farm here. Yeah, okay, these fields are pretty big. Okay, let's remove them. Let's place all this for farming as well. Demolish this, and demolish this. So we're gonna have this, well, hopefully finished soon. We have this one that needs to be finished. Let's go with... Wow, why the excavators are still not there? Because there's no trucks to deliver them. Because we assign it to something that they shouldn't be assigned to. Huh. Is it because you have... No. What? Okay, where are the flatbed trucks here? So we have, for example, this KMZ. Well, okay, what's he delivering? We have... Okay, there's one missing. Okay, where are the other KMZs? Dumper, excavator, dumper, open hull. We need open... Do I really have only one open hull? No, here's another one. Okay, this one was delivered... Whoa. I only have 2 of them? Okay, open. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, they're transporting stuff. Okay, 4 of them, but 6 excavators. Probably should have more of them. Okay, but looks like they're working hard here. This one, you should get excavator on your back. Come on, chop, excavator. There's a lot of work to be done. Somebody has to do it. I'm not gonna do it. Okay. If you're not gonna go and work, you're gonna get new assignments. Here we go. Go and construct the storage facility over here. So we're gonna have a farming area on the other side of this farm as well. So I'm gonna build something like this. Road. Wow, this is gonna be fun. It has to go around here, by the way. Right? It doesn't have to go there. It can go from... but it would be really good that it's in this direction. It would be good that it's this. Can I do it from this side and then... Come on, give me green. Well, I can do something like this, definitely. Okay, this looks like a basis for a decent road. There we go, even bendy. Oh, no. Even bendy, like, people like it. That's fine. Like this, and then the road over here. Can it be just straight? Yeah, we can. We can build... okay, the problem is that farms over here, or the fields, should be... Let's see. How... we're gonna use the biggest possible... okay, let's try it like this. Feng Shui. Feng Shui. Big field. Big field. Should I say it again? No, I won't. Big field. There we go. Okay, so this is going to be basics of our main road for the farming area here. So we can, again, this is the... we're getting our Soviet Republic, Soviet Alaska ready for the 21st century. So all the roads need to be asphalted. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. All of this can be constructed, right? Will it be one? No, it's not. It's going to be several constructions. That's fine. Automation can take care of that. Later on, we're going to build these connections, and this is how it's supposed to look. I will build a couple of farms on this side as well. And, yeah, that should look nice. I think that's going to look nice. People from Murmansk here are going to be overlooking all the richness of our Alaskan Republic. Okay, what can I do here? What else can I do here? I think we're over 1 minute, 1 hour and 1 minute. We're gonna end it here. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, we have the description of the video. Guys, have a nice Saturday and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.